Yo, this is Deontay the Bronx Bummer Wild, the WBC heavyweight champion of the world. And I'd like to give a big shout out to CJ Goodfellow, Sports TV. Bomb Squad, baby.
All right, man. Conor Benn said he back like cooked crack. You know what I'm saying? Said he back. Said that Errol Spence, had a lot to say, when he was going through his drug conviction. Said the WBC cleared him. And he said he won Errol Spence next. Now he back in the rankings. And he says that, Errol Spence needed to worry about his drink driving conviction and called him a wanker. Yeah, I don't know. They slammed her in the UK. When you say wanker, that shit hilarious. So we don't take that serious, dude. You got to learn some American slang. But, hey, there, he lost money sitting on the pine. And that means him sitting on the sideline on the bench for the UK people. He lost money, so he need to get his money back. He need to wake up. Get his cake up. And he got his cake up. So, at the end of the day, Errol Spence not about to fight him. He doing this all for clout, bro. He ain't about to fight him, dude. And then again, he still got to be, he still got to be cleared by the BBFC, British Board of Box Control, and by UCAS. So he still, unless he come fight in America, but he don't have no fan base in America. Especially to be challenging Errol Spence. He gonna have to get cleared by, the British Board of Box Control and UCAS. And had to offer Errol Spence some money to come over there. My thing is this. I don't see, I don't really see it. But, he sold out. So him and Eubanks sold pretty good. So Errol already fought in Sheffield. Maybe they could do something. But this is just a move for clout. Do anything for clout. Do anything for clout. That's all that it was is a clout move. That's all it was, And ain't nobody buying that he ingested eggs and that's why his testosterone levels was high and all that type of stuff. And in boxing, they the WBC, they did they investigation. But the funny thing about it was, the investigation, they said that with the UCAD and I guess the UCAD investigation and the British Board of Box Control, they said but Conor Benn wasn't trying to, he wasn't trying to participate. He wasn't trying to help the shit to move on. It went from him saying that it was, the test was, somebody contaminated the test. They did an investigation in the lab. That wasn't it. And then it went from, whatever else excuses he had to, to now it was because he ingested eggs and ain't nobody believing that. But then again, there's been guys who test positive before who's got a slap on the wrist. So, and people tend to forget. But, like I said before, for Errol Spence, what do we get out of beating Conor Benn? He going to have to get a large amount of money for beating Conor Benn. And, a lot of people sit here and they'll sit here and call somebody a ped and everybody in boxing got a pen and be the same dudes that got peds, that do peds themselves. And Paulie said everybody's on them and all that type of stuff. So, it's a rough sport. It's a lot of wear and tear, but what he got caught for, one of them things was, I think maybe both of them, but one of the things he got caught for was the boost the testosterone in his body. So that's hard to believe that some eggs did that, but they tell you when they give you that shit, man. They tell you, like, this is the excuse you use. They'll say it was the eye dropper. Say he was using this, that, and the third. But, the UCAD have banned his ass, And at the end of the day, yeah, he can go to America and rebuild his name and all that type of stuff. But chances is he'll never get the UK license again. And that's where his bread is buttered the most. And they will ban your ass in that British Board of Boxing and UCAD. They will ban you for a while. So, that's up to him. So he feel confident that he's free, but he's not in free. He come to America, we'll see. We come to America and he started his career over in America. He talking like he cleared the fight in the UK, but he not. But if I'm Errol Spence, I ain't really paying dog no attention like that, bro. Like, come on, he ain't even on my level. You went from fight Chris Van Deer to, trying to jump up to technically middleweight and fight Chris Eubanks. Terrence Crawford been widely available. You could have lined that ass up. And guess what Eddie Hearn said? No, I'm not. He basically said that he ain't about to feed Eubanks. Conor Benn to Terrence Crawford and get rid of his moneymaker. Like, get out of here. Eddie Hearn be wanting to call Canelo a ped offender. Anybody pop peds that he not associated with at the time. He want to act like he got a hard line of peds, but he got a few fighters that's been popped for peds before. And a big ass fighter that everybody know on peds that he fuck with. So ain't nobody stupid. Ain't nobody stupid. Like Eddie Hearn he gonna just, come on. He gonna, if you ain't with him or he guilty, he did, he should be banned. You with him, I believe in his character. He's a great guy. I know he didn't do it. I know it was a mistake every time. This the same Eddie Hearn that hit a head touch from Oscar Rivas. Who was it? Dillian White that popped top before the fight, bro? Come on. All this about the money, bro. They gonna clear you if the bag come in and it's right. That's all it is. There's no point. Why would Errol Spence reward a ped offender and Conor Benn an opportunity to fight him? Why would he? Why would he? Why would he reward him? Come on. When Conor Benn, he could have fought Danny Garcia. He could have fought Terrence Crawford. He could have fought Virgil Ortiz. He could have fought Boots Ennis. You know what I'm saying? All these dudes he could have fought. He ain't fight them. You know? You the one that jumped over the division to go fight, get a money grab versus Chris Eubanks Jr. Why don't you go right into the welterweight division? If you felt froggy, you felt like you on that level, and fight Terrence Crawford and see what happened. You know, fight Virgil Ortiz and see what happened. You know, fight one of them, fight them caliber guys. He was saying Keith Thurman name, but they already know. You know, Al Heyman ain't letting Keith Thurman fight because he saved him for Errol Spence. But he walking around like everybody believed that his conviction wasn't a real conviction. Like, we already know. We already know. And of course, Eddie gonna back one of his fighters and his potential big money makers. Well, Eddie Hearn ain't gonna throw him in there with no Errol Spence. Maybe Gervonta Davis. I know they have some words, but no, he ain't gonna throw him in there with him. Real talk. They ain't gonna throw him in with there. And that's just clout. He gonna come back versus somebody like Jane, John, Joe, Macklin the third. Local, utility, electrician. That's who he gonna fight coming back. We don't know if it's gonna be in the UK or it's gonna be in Romania or it's gonna be in Antarctica or Mongolia or, Canada. We don't know where his next comeback fight gonna be. So we'll see when the British Board of Boxing and UCAT, do their investigation, even though it was the WBC drug testing who cleared him. But like I said before, all they need is a couple dollars and they can make their investigation go however they want to go. But Errol Spence been beat the hell out of Conor Benn, bro. Been to beat the hell out of him. And then he got popped at the worst time, fight week, and that was the only fight that people was looking forward to. Yeah, you had Haney Camboso too and Wilder Helenius, but that was the best fight of the month. To be truthful. We knew what Haney was going to do, and we knew what Wilder was going to do. So that was the fight that people was most interested in. And Eubanks ended up losing to Liam Smith in January, but he got knocked out by a legal elbow. It was an elbow that did that. And everybody seen it was an illegal blow. That Liam Smith fight was not legit. That should be a no contest, and they should have an immediate rematch. That was not a legit victory. He elbowed the man in the temple. That's why he stopped him. So I don't understand what's the point of going back and reversing and reviewing the fight if you ain't gonna do what's right. That's my thing about it. I don't know what the point of it is. But yeah, he sticking his chest out like he was exonerated and he 100% not guilty. That's the funny thing to me. He around here got his chest out like a peacock, like he that guy. Like he 100% clean and this, that, and the third. Hey, you got caught with two different things and people gonna say eggs. But everybody that fought him gonna feel they was cheating. They probably was cheated. But he shouldn't be coming after people and running down on people that he wasn't even looking to fight before. If he wanted to make a name and get to Errol Spence, Eubanks Jr. wasn't the way. You know what I'm saying? You got a plethora of guys you could have fought. Cody Crowley. You know what I'm saying? He tried to fight Keith Thurman. He could have fought Virgil Ortiz, Jerron Ennis, Amanda Stanionis, Razbatuev. I mean, it's a lot of guys he could have fought to really make his name, make a statement, and he could have came to America and started knocking down that door. He ain't about that life. Dog ain't about that life, bruh, at all. He ain't about that life. He don't really want to fight. He just really want to talk. Come and talk to me. I want to. He just, and if Earl did fight him, bro, he would spank him. He would dog walk Conor Benn, bro. And I like Conor Benn before all this shit happened, but just because WBC said you good, don't mean you go out here and go on your fake revenge tour. So, thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live, drop video. Check out the Box News playlist, more videos like this. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Next subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop video. Hit the link. Find me on Twitter, Twitch, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Appreciate the love, support. Peace.